we start out in space. Each of you have gotten a ride to an unsuspecting space station orbiting the core worlds of Barital. Seljan Station is little more than a travel and cargo port. You probably have come here for a rest or to get another ride to another planet or just research. Whatever your reason is your own. But, however, this particular station is also a home not only for the Empire and its lackeys, among the nobility of Parental, but also the beginnings of perhaps something more. You slowly approach the space station. This is one of the dozen space stations orbiting the planet, manufactured by the Bengal shipbuilders some years before the beginning of the adventure in this particular. I don't actually know what the current date is, but it's like, I think
you mentioned it was
the fourth movie.
Pretty.
So it's
I
mentioning
think
Bail
it was
Organa and the Empire.
after-
So
Yeah.
it's somewhere between 19 BBY and 0 BBY.
Yep. Because the resistance hasn't fully built in at this point yet.
Okay.
Each of you dock. You're probably either different ships or maybe you have traveled in the same ship. Each of you board the station. Seemingly motionless among the sea of starships and satellites above the twinkling world of Parental, Shenzhen Station grows larger in your view every second. A central pylon forms in the bulk of a station's mass, and three landing platforms leading to the dock base extend from the central section. Equistant from one another, and jutting out into space. The dorsal side of the station features a disc-shaped secondary structure, on top of which blinking lights indicate the presence of landing platform reserved for wealthy patrons. The ship docks and you manage to walk amongst the halls of this like adjoining space hall connecting port. The halls are
Wait, so are
filled
we
with...
on the platform?
Yeah, you're on the platform. You have like landed on the platform and you're going like inside of the space station. Imagine like a Y section where different like platforms and you guys are kind of all funneling into this like narrow corridor. So you would probably see each other, but there's so many people here that at this point you probably can't like differentiate anything interesting here at the moment. You can see immediately the interior of the space station conforms to the Imperial standards. It is far better maintained than some other structures that you have seen of its age. And the main areas are under constant renovation and repairs. However, as you get a few steps off the beaten path, you can see that there's like a lot of like just rust outside, for example. Inside is just like this well maintained and just repairs but outside you just see the metal is just like flaking off and rusting.
Wait, so we are on a planet with an atmosphere then?
We are on a
You're on a
orbital
space
platform.
station.
You are on a space station currently. You are
Wait, then why is
orbiting
it resting outside?
you are orbiting a planet.
Oh, okay.
There you go. If you're wondering what that thing looks like. Let me see, is there any other information that I need to give you this? You cannot. However, no, I already read that. A short walk away from the main venues leads to a decrepit sections of the station filled with broken lights, tarnished metal walls, missing deck plates, and all manner of suspicious aliens that have been driven out of their nice sections of the Empire. Okay. Give me a second, I need to find my place here in the book. Where is the section about? What do I need to read next? Here we go. You get in this main commercial area as you're kind of funneled in here. You could wander off a little if you want, but it's mostly the main direction to go to.
Alright.
You see that where Parental Snowballs and other visitors of the station go. Here's where you can see all of the travelers just enjoying themselves. You see that the security is tight. Stormtroopers are at hand at all time to keep the peace. Additionally, the Empire tries to keep the area free of aliens. And if you are a non-human alien at this point of the game, they might try to harass you lightly, but don't really cause a fight. They might like mock you or like doing that classic "what is your business here?" Just trying to really start a fight to lock you up for essentially no reason.
I mean, Twi'leks are pretty common all around the galaxy, so maybe I'm gonna just blend in.
But as a Bith, yeah, I stand out quite a bit from the surrounding humans. I'm going to try to keep my head down and start heading towards one of the nicer drinking establishments to see if I can find space performing there.
You get into the each of you get into the main area. The promenade is filled with bustle of revelry and commerce. Spilling out of the gambling halls are the sounds of victory and the moans of defeat, while musics of the local bands issue from the cantinas. Only a handful of citizens mill about in the main areas of the promenade. A few gazing out of the massive windows at the planet Parental hovering below. Business people hawk at their wares to the passerbys, and a few Imperial stormtroopers make their way down the main avenue of the promenade on their usual patrol at a leisurely place. You have had a moment to look around. For those characters who want it at this point, you can give me a perception check. With a DC
I will do
of
so.
10.
Okay.
Oh, I got worse.
Hold on, let me find which one.
Advantage if
the
it's
skills
hearing or
list.
smell.
This would be seeing.
Only our droid friend.
Looks like 2 of you make it.
Oh?
Considering that, unless you guys also have advantage for some reason.
I only have advantage for hearing and smell.
I do not.
Okay.
I do
There
not
is a way to make it toggleable for a
Yeah, I think I
advantage.
said it
Otherwise, it
for everybody, but you might need to refresh for that to appear, I think.
Refresh, let me try.
But
you
you
would go
could...
into the gear and general options. It would be roll query, whisper to GM, auto damage.
Yep. You could also do that. I usually do that whenever I play 5th edition because it's just so nifty.
There's also
yeah,
the
usually
ability to
turn
add
on-
dex to tie.
So
Yeah, I usually turn on auto damage, but leave the rest of it off.
HK would be the only one who spots this really. Since it is scene based. You notice 2 men loitering on the promenade who do not appear to be part of the larger crowd. They seem to be scanning the crowd closely as though they are looking for someone.
I have I have time before I meet with my person, so I will kind of just sit off and be just try to see what the fuck they're doing. Just keep hidden and keep an eye on them.
Richard would keep an eye, but like very discreetly.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe ask around a bit.
you're kind of like, the 3 of you are at the moment kind of lost in this crowd of people, so at the moment the 3 of you are kind of like not really noticing anything off per se. HK, you're like inspecting this, and the rest of you are kind of like just inspecting the promenade, probably looking at some of the shops and trying to just find a place to tuck your head. Maybe, what was your character's name again? Fiso might be pulling out his like instrument to play something to gain a few coins. HQ would be the first one who notices this, because you're keeping an eye on those 2. Within moments, a slender woman wearing the greasy clothes of a mechanic stumbles down the promenade. Though she is trying to hide it, she is clearly wounded somehow, and looks completely disheveled. Each of you managed to seize this too. At this point. Just a second. The door. Feel.
All good?
Can we observe anything else about them? Like some kind of affiliation, maybe?
The GM
I
just
give him a second.
Okay.
the GM just got up.
Back.
Uh,
So yeah, each of you at this point sees this like almost like limping woman come down there towards the promenade.
I'm gonna move over, trying to come up to her and start readying a back-to-pack.
I'd try to see if she has any insignia or anything to indicate her affiliation.
Mm-hmm. HK would be, at this point, the first one who also sees this because you passed the check. You see that the two men, the slightly suspicious men, start to make their way toward her. She turns to the three of you and is like, almost like tries to run to you, whoever would be the closest at this point, and she's like, help me, please, I'll pay you. The four of you hear this.
I'm thinking I'm like a little ways away because I'm a droid. Probably should stick with other droids.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Ion finds this fascinating because he has no idea what's going on.
I believe Archie had a question about possible insignia
Yes, affiliation.
on the lady.
Not really. What I'm reading it here. She's just wearing these like greasy clothes of like a mechanic, so she would probably have like mechanic symbols on her at the moment.
They're just the station worker symbols.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, Ion's gonna stay a little bit back, but he's getting ready to have some fun here. He's gonna try to trip the two people running towards him.
Okay. I need to pull up the...
It's a question of whether you see them first.
I mean, that's a good question, because
Question
technically
is,
you
do we want
did
this trouble?
fail the perceptions check to spot these two suspicious people, so the only one technically about the wary of the suspicious people would be HK, who just said that he might be just like a little bit away from them.
In that case, then I'm gonna start like approaching her cautiously, curious but cautious.
All right.
Frizzo is immediately, tech printing out a back-to-pack for her.
Alright, I have a little prompt text here. A woman in short black hair and greasy uniform of the mechanic comes. Yeah, that's the same thing that I pretty much said. Which is funny because it states that in the book like twice, the same thing. But
Wait, so do you have 2 or 3 people standing back?
So she's like, please, I'll pay you. But a mere seconds later, as you guys are inspecting her insignia and whatever, 2 stormtroopers burst into the area of the south end of the promenade. They raise their blasters aiming towards the woman and shout through their helmet speakers, "Step away from that woman! She is under arrest in the name of the Emperor!"
I'm just gonna sigh, and it's just going to force shove one of them to the ground.
I guess there's nothing we can do.
Okay.
Not really. I mean, I guess you could step away from the woman.
Nope. Fuck that. Ion's curious. He wants to know what the hell's going on with her.
Where is she?
So
This
I would imagine that since it said south end, I wonder how this map is designed to be. Because to me, south end would be over here, but I think in what the book means is over here.
Okay.
So what I kind of imagine is like the 3 of you would be here at the kind of like entrance quote unquote, she came up to you guys, and HK was like maybe somewhere in the middle,
Like
wherever you wanna be within the middle, basically.
Okay. And
And
where's the
It's
two
like we're
gentlemen
in the
that
middle of the
I-
map.
and this from the south end comes the 2 stormtroopers. Okay, and then I need to check what is this. Okay. So I need to add these guys.
Ah, those.
Alright.
Oh wait, the people.
Yep.
At this point, those participating in the battle, as you see these 2 stormtroopers pull out their guns, can roll me initiative and take part of the battle, or you could just inspect the battle as it goes.
Richard would inspect for now. I'm covering behind the.
If you want,
Battle.
you can
Well, not
still
covering.
roll me initiative if you want.
Do I just
Make sure you have your token selected.
Yeah, you just click the initiative text.
Unfortunately, I did not quite have enough time to make your
How,
fancy pants enemies.
how did 10.18 happen?
There is
Searching.
there is in the gear, add Dex to tiebreaker initiative. I generally prefer having that just to make things easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just go.
Technically, I also have a small familiar droid tagging around, but they're not going to get involved in most combats.
Alright, it's just like mostly a what you gonna call it, just a skill.
It's familiar.
Yeah.
This
It's
is gonna be
literally
really
just a
funny.
familiar spell. They might get involved later, but
Alright. Gotcha. Okay, I need to check. Do the 2 men straight away start blasting? Looks like they do. They just sense that you guys are the fucking heroes, I guess.
We
Well,
are the
good thing that there is this
heroes. Let's go.
wonderful panel between us.
I guess
The
they do.
Force told them.
I guess the sensibility here in this context is they see you guys pulling out their weapons, and they pull out their holdout plasters too. Hey, she got help! Stop them!
So what I'm hearing is it's a three-way brawl.
Three-way brawl, but 2 of the people are targeting 1.
So this one would fire his holdout plaster at Ion. Okay, holdout plaster. I'm just gonna assume that it's not quite as powerful here as in the 3.5. There's no way that a challenge rating 1 weapon does 3d4 damage. That would just insta-fucking kill you.
I can actually manage that.
It is
funnily
a
enough.
D4.
D4.
Range 30, 120.
Alright, D4. So, a whopping single point of damage.
Alright, I use Saber Reflect to nullify that damage by a D6. So nullified, and then I use the other part of it, so I think I should be able to... No, yeah, right, this entire thing's bugged. Basically, I nullify the damage. If I reduce it to 0, I do a ranged force attack, which I don't know how that is calculated. Is that spell attack?
Yeah, we get spell attack.
Yeah, so spell attack with the normal range of 20 feet, long range of 60. On a hit, the target takes the triggering attack's normal damage. So I go ahead, Don't know how to specify just spell attack. Probably have to add that, but either way, I'll just quickly do this, add 7 to this. So 14.
Okay, 14 against their AC, I assume. I guess he would have, had to move a little closer to even fire.
Yeah.
So 14 against his AC. His AC, it's not quite that, so it goes through.
Alright, 2 damage.
And we see this guy pull out a lightsaber in the time of the Empire.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's a reason why.
Well, not a lightsaber, a light dagger.
Here's a reason why I said we're just throwing ourselves into this.
Yep, I'm pulling out a fucking light dagger, just fucking parry and reflect
seeing
it.
that there might be what is more than likely a Jedi in this particular time of age, I would imagine that they take a special interest in you, Ion.
What's funny is I'm not a Jedi.
This your
You just have the force,
resistance. This one will.
No, so
Well,
Ion was originally a disciple of a Sith. Then he escaped their raid.
Oh goodness.
this one will fire
I'm pretty sure
Richard.
that-
Rolling dice. Going quite slowly.
Me? Why the hell are they firing at me?
Fair enough. You said that you're kind of just inspecting, so I'm gonna retcon that and
I'm
say Fizzo.
Yeah, I was trying to heal her. Fair enough.
So that's unfortunately a crit.
Oh!
Oh no.
Thankfully, they don't get the crit table, but they still get the additional damage. So that's whopping 3 energy damage to you.
Okay,
Wait,
that's
where are the
lucky.
rolls?
Yeah,
I'm
1
not
and a
seeing
2.
He's
the
hiding them. So he's hiding the rolls. So we don't know exactly what the
Oh.
rolls are to make it trickier.
Oh, okay.
We don't know what their modifiers are, yeah.
Yeah, we were doing the last thing on easy mode.
Almost nothing,
Okay,
I can
understood.
tell you that much, is their modifiers.
Yeah, because they did 3 damage on a crit, which is basically double damage. Not quite, but basically.
Alright, Fizzo, you were just blasted. What do? It's your turn.
How does it feel?
Ow. I am going to pull out my blaster pistol and use my warding shot. Their next attack before the start of the round gets reduced by a d6 damage.
So that would have lowered me to 2 HP if I reflected that.
I'm almost certain that the Saga edition had more HP.
Yeah, it did,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
So 14 to
Bang.
hit for 6 against the one that had shot me.
Alright, that will be definitely a hit. And 6 damage, you say. Plotting this guy instantly as this just starts limping and dragging his body along. Get him!
Then I'm gonna
Bloodied
take cover.
Hello there.
Bloodied refers to half HP or lower. Just for the people who haven't played with those rules.
Alright. Richard.
I'm gonna take cover behind this console and
Oh,
throw out a potent aptitude on this force user in front of me.
hey, you look
Yes.
capable. Go!
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
fair assumption.
It's random bullshit go, but the bullshit is iron.
Yeah, you look capable, and they're also shooting at you, so you're probably gonna want a revenge. You have a bonus.
Absolutely.
So,
right.
effectively bardic inspiration.
Yep, I see that.
Alright, let me see. Lawmaster would probably be useless right now, because combat.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anyone here is eligible for a sneak attack, and even if they were, why would I? Is there anything I could do to, like, help Fizz? He seems to be bleeding.
If you have healing, yes. If you
Yeah.
don't, then
Do
no.
you have healing or like a medikit or a potion or something?
No, all I can do is offer my condolences.
You're bleeding! Stop it!
Stop bleeding!
Stop bleeding right there, you criminal scum. You got blood on my suit. No, actually, I guess we just keep on hanging out behind the desk for now.
Alright. That would bring us to HK.
The one who got shot, which one is that? Would be the
From the enemies?
that guy?
Both of
Yeah.
them would be injured.
Which one got shot
I
by
did.
Fizz?
Oh, yeah, there we go. The left one.
Okay. That one is my hunter's quarry. Statement. Here we go again. Dying, meatbag.
As you just blast him.
Dead.
You are dead. Oh no, I am dead.
And that is my turn.
Alright, you take sled cover behind those crates? Question mark?
Yep. There's something. The stormtroopers are there. And I just shot a guy.
Oh, I forgot about Maya's initiative.
I also forgot my ranger quarry damage. Doesn't matter. He died.
You would have done even more.
Okay.
Yeah, die harder.
Die better.
Well, I guess it didn't matter if I rolled her initiative or not.
Was it 1?
Now check out the initiative order.
Oh, negative! I guess that's because she's injured.
Yep.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
that is very silly.
Yeah, it's silly.
I mean, I have put a negative like 30 modifier on someone's initiative before, but that's because they have an effect of they go last in combat, and it's just an automatic thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is very silly.
Alright, these guys have a plaster carbine. Alright.
For everyone, you would see a HK model droid with a marksman blaster. Slightly worn and torn, but far more armored than you would expect.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd assume that we should not be showing our heads from behind the cover.
So he
Just
has
in
his blaster on stun and will try to stun Maya there in the middle.
They
No,
don't
my
care
healing
that there
does
are
not work on
dudes shooting?
unconscious people.
Really?
You have to use a reaction or bonus action to pick up my healing.
Oh.
And that
Well, I guess it's because you can
is
put it down, you
a
don't have to spend
hit.
it, yeah.
So she is stunned. Or unconscious. You can still give up, civilian!
Statement: eat shit, meatbags.
Statement.
So this one.
I'm pretty sure the Jedi or the Force user probably can't surrender at this point.
This one will fire at the Force user because why the heck not?
Mm-hmm.
And they're just gonna go lethal like the book says. That's 4 against your AC, so never mind.
Nope, fail. I have 11 AC too.
Classic,
let's see.
Stormtrooper.
Ion's gonna go ahead, basically say, "Hey, guy at the bottom, fuck you." And he's going to use Force Propel to launch the gun from the dead guy's hand into this guy's face. So that is a, let's see, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
Dexterity saving throw. Where did I put the book again? Oh, there we are. He is the informant. Okay, +0 to his check. Well, that's a 16.
Alright, he takes half of 3d6, or 3d8 damage.
And he still fucking dies to
Good.
that.
Good lord.
Mm-hmm. It's powerful, but the requirement is that there has to be an object. So I was like, well, I'll take the dead guy's gun.
Eon,
I sort of
Eon
imagine
is
it
the
like
reincarnation of Steve.
I imagine it as like the classic movie scene where you fly off the gun at his face. He like dodges and he laughs like haha, and then it comes back at his like the back of his head like a boomerang and knocks him out.
Yeah.
You did like
Oh,
9
God.
damage. On a
9 damage on a save.
on
It's
a
powerful.
successful save.
Yeah, it's powerful, but the downside is there has to be an object nearby. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, well, the gun in his dead hands is an object.
Right.
Technically,
Pocket
the
rocks.
corpse also counts. I
Mine
believe.
It has to be
is
less than 15 pounds.
unconscious
That
because
makes
of
sense.
the stun gun. So Vizzo.
As an alien, stormtroopers are kind of assholes. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire another warning shot at the. I guess this stormtrooper.
Okay.
They are at long range for me, so this is at disadvantage. Nat 1.
Hey, we get to bring out the bot stable, guys.
So we use a bot critical success table, so it's a D100 and it does a random effect.
Nice.
It's nice.
Okay, let me just pull that up. I forget where it is exactly in my bookmarks.
It's in one of them.
It's one of them. Just a few. Where has it gone? I could have sworn that it was here just like the other day. The heck?
It vanished.
Oh no. Is it this one? Why the fuck would it be over here? Oh no, that's not the one. That's Warhammer Fantasy.
Schrodinger's bookmark.
Yeah, I do have it bookmarked, but it has moved a little. I don't understand why.
Is this the prestidigitation?
This is thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy, that's what I was trying to say.
Fine.
So, for reference, at level 17, I can use this action ability with the duration of 1 minute to have 12 things active at the same time.
There we go. Found it. That took way longer than it should have. Okay, this is a weapon, so 69. with a fumble. Alright, whatever the equivalent to this would be, your ammunition gets lost in its container. You must use an action to organize the ammunition case before you make another ranged attack.
Overheating the weapon. Got it.
Overheating the weapon.
Because it's a magazine.
Mhm.
In the lore, these things have like hundreds of shots per reload.
Yeah, you just happened to
In-game,
get
it's
the
only like
one
16, but-
ammunition case that was like bad. Goddamn Empire construction. Anything else? Move action? Bonus?
Only bonus action I have is repair droid or bardic inspiration, and I don't feel I need to do those right now.
Gotcha. So let's bring it to Richard.
Well, what Richard thinks that the desk is plenty safe. So yeah, he just keeps hanging out with Fiza.
You could probably
Like,
make
how
a
do you do?
perception
The weather is nice, isn't it? While the blast fly through the air.
Alright, fair enough. So you just take cover, total cover.
Shifting over the unconscious one, targeting the southern stormtrooper.
Hi.
Crit.
Well then.
Holy.
Well then. Okay.
That's death.
For
Not a quarry.
20
so
damage.
20 damage, which is more than plenty. You just insta vaporize this. If you want, you can roll the D100 on our crit table.
I am curious enough to do so.
Probably not worth it because it's already dead.
45.
Okay, weapon critical. 45. Nothing really would happen. Yeah.
Fair enough. Bang.
It's an effect that would do nothing because you're not in melee.
Turn my attention to the next stormtrooper.
Okay. Does it say anything about them retreating? Just a second again at the door. Somebody else is coming in, so just a second.
I
Not
doubt
like
stormtroopers retreat.
Not good.
it's also I don't think they move fast enough to get out of my sight, out of my short range.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, so you're done?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so the last stormtrooper recruit looks like they are indeed fighting to the end. Seeing that HK just killed their last comrade, this recruit trains his blaster rifle at you. And 7 completely whiffs you, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Yep.
got a 17 there, so not even close. Ion.
I just gonna walk up and do the exact same thing. Force repel, pick up the other stormtrooper's gun, shoot at the other one. Or sling at the other one. DC 15 dex check.
Okay, dexterity save check. This guy has a dexterity.
The deadly mistake of having a gun.
Well, thankfully, there are now 4
No,
of
it's the
them.
mistake of your friend having a gun.
Yeah.
What was
Wait,
the-
hold on. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So, if Eon's force ability only needs them to have like a small enough object nearby, does that mean that theoretically he could just take the gun that is in the trooper's hand and fling it up into their
No,
face?
so
No, it
it
has to
cannot
be
be.
unoccupied.
Yes, it cannot be worn.
Worn
So
or carried
okay.
is an
Worn or
effect
carried,
that shows up is a wording that appears in many effects.
yeah, it cannot be
Okay.
worn or carried, and it must be less than 15 pounds.
Because of the exact
Understood.
thought of your because of your exact thought process.
Yes,
Alright,
Hey,
what
I
was the
just
DC?
asking.
DC 15 Dex.
Fail.
Fail. All right, that is 3d8. 10 damage.
10 damage to the creature that has 6.
So I overkilled that by a factor of 3.
Yeah, god damn.
Yeah. I mean that's what happens in this
What's
like
crazy-
introduction fights into the system, and such is the party just usually wipes the like, hey, this is how this works.
Yep.
Hey, the floor needs to be cleaned.
What's funny is that before I take a long rest, if I take a short rest, I have a total of 15 spells I can cast.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, because one of the abilities you get at level 1 for Consular is on a short rest, you can recover force abilities up to half your Consular plus your Wisdom or Charisma. My Wisdom is +5. So I can just gain 6 force points whenever I take a short rest.
We should
Holy-
probably not be here when more troopers arrive.
Indeed, when the
Statement. As fun as it
encounter
would be, that you are correct.
ends, you realize that reinforcements would be more than likely on their way.
Alright, let's get moving.
I'm going to help try to pick up this unconscious person.
So we taking her with us? It seems like they're trouble.
She said she'd give us money for helping her.
She didn't say anything about money. She said she'd pay. She actually
I
didn't
mean-
say anything about how.
I mean, that makes me more intrigued.
The droid is picking the person up.
Yeah, you pick her up. Let's see. Once the heroes substitute the Imperial informers and to defeat the stormtroopers, you must act quickly to get there safely before the reinforcements arrive. If the heroes did not manage to save, but you did because she's just stunned. But you also know this. She's carrying a datapad on her as you're carrying her into safety. But you don't really, I mean, I guess you could take that, but you don't really have any time to inspect that
Can we-
at this second.
Can we pick up at least one of the Imperial blasters by any chance?
Sure. You have
Hell
probably
yeah.
enough time to run over and grab the gun. Sure.
As we're retreating, can I use force push?
What gun are they using?
Can I use force push to kind of spread the fields of the body's blood towards like a different direction than we're going to kind of distract them?
Sure.
But yes,
Which gun
taking
are the
unconscious
stormtroopers
person out of
using?
here.
In general.
Damn, that's a pretty fucking good gun.
The heroes keep Maya from being killed. But she's unconscious.
I think he said carbine, which is
Yeah, blaster carbine is the weapon that they had.
Yippee!
The other ones also had a holdout, which you probably enjoy.
And let me just
Oh, nice,
double
nice.
check the blaster carbine. Was it just a blaster?
I put it.
Uh,
If it's a blaster carbine, I put it in.
yeah, blaster
General.
carbine.
Let me check the weapon.
That's what it's listed as.
Okay.
So you guys book it. On your way, she manages to kind of shake herself a little awake from the stand. As you're like carrying it, her. And she is like, wait, quickly, over that way.
Alright.
Not over that way.
Thump, 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 thump.
She instructs you like a few directions until you get into this like tucked away corner with a fairly well like it's not in like the main sections, it's quite in the side sections, quite well hard to find.
Alright.
You see that she's grievously wounded.
Well, less so.
It's like,
Yeah.
thank you.
Offer back to pack.
Yes, thank you. I need that. There's something more important. Wait.
I accidentally pressed the wrong button.
It's fine.
If you're willing to help.
What is it?
We need to get to Deep Storage Bay V14. A droid named Switch can provide you with the location of some very valuable cargo, which was shipped all the way from the deep core of Maya. No, sorry. It was just delivered from the deep core. I just read that wrong. Because Maya is her fucking name. I thought that was a fucking planet.
Deep core of Maya.
Hmm.
There are lots of planets in Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Statement. Should be interesting, given the bounty situation that I no longer have.
Great.
Not for long.
I was supposed to contact a man called Bail Organa of Alderaan. Well, deliver the cargo to him eventually. First I was supposed to contact Switch and recover it.
Alright, we'll see what we can do.
And to be truthful, I am a member of the Alderaan security and Organa's personal security detail. I was waylaid by the Empire mere hours after arriving on the station. I should let you know. I work for a local opponent of the Emperor and have been flagged as a troublemaker. And I can guarantee that the Empire wants to off me the station one way or another. So if you're with me, I
fuck
wanna
the
know.
Empire.
And for our troubles, we get what?
If you agree to help, I assure you, Bail Organa will see you happy, in fact, to reward you for your efforts.
Yeah, I mean,
I could use
sounds
the favor of
interesting.
of an Imperial
Screw
Standard.
this. The cameras probably saw us together, so I might as well join you.
Statement. Probably.
Good. This
Alright.
mission will help in the greater good.
Stares at the broken person in front of me, then looks around.
If you can procure the cargo from Switch, I will provide you with transport from Selzorn Sun Station to Alderaan. Unfortunately, due to the recent confrontation, you might want to keep a low profile. And I think I will keep in these quarters to treat up some of my wounds.
Reasonable.
Here's the direction to the Bay 14. And here's my frequency to contact me when you have retrieved it.
Understood.
Okay. At this point, if the player characters want to converse amongst each other, they can. Staring blankly at each other.
Staring blankly at.
Yeah.
I like the
Staring.
robot guy. He's making statements.
Query.
Yes, indeed.
You with the lightsaber.
Yes.
Have you been around for a while, or are you more recently trained?
Much more recently.
Hmm.
If you're expecting me to do some of the absurd stuff other Force users can do, then I am sorry to disappoint.
It's okay. Our situation is disappointing as is.
I've been in worse.
Motions to the scars on their body.
Yes, these are from when I escaped the Empire. Not the most fun situation, but they tend to leave their claws in their subjects.
I was referring to HK's own battle scars, but that's
I have mine as well.
I can see to the. I can. Might not be able to fully heal them, but I can see to both repairs and some more Bacta treatments if you would like.
Much appreciated.
good. May need to worry about yourself, meatbag. Took a hit there.
Yeah, maybe we want to find the medkit or something.
Feel free to rest
Oh,
up
no, it's
here
I'm not a doctor, but that wound looks nasty.
if you need to recover your wounds too. God damn it, who keeps wanting to get inside? Feel free to roleplay. God.
You
Yes,
will
I
also,
can back.
Let this sink in.
I will back to pack myself for max hit points.
Yep, nice and easy.
So, for player reference, I can put down a back to pack. If it is on your, if I put it down on your space, you can use it as a reaction to immediately pick it up. Otherwise, it is a bonus action to pick it up.
Got it. What if you go onto the space?
If you're within 5 feet of it, it's a bonus action to pick it up.
Okay.
So, you are literally the engineer.
yes.
Need a dispenser here.
Yeah.
I'm also amused by how that combat kind of put everybody's character in perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also see my character looking around an instrument case.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Or a
HK.
very cool horn, which is instrument depicted.
I occasionally
HK.
dabble in the loot.
HK looks worn, to be honest.
There we go. It's an open position, so they should not be fucking knocking all the time.
Now they're gonna be knocking only half the time.
Probably.
Yeah.
A
Alright.
power belt, various power cells, a vibrotonfa, in case somebody gets
What?
close. A vibrotonfa. It's a. You know what a tonfa is?
Short blade.
Stick.
The Viper weapons are basically the melee ones, right?
Yes.
And the Tonka is a stick, like
Yeah.
a baton. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
I have
a
Viper daggers.
two-way stick. I had it with one of my Dathomir witches. Cool weapon.
Oh.
Anyways, you have your destination. You have, hopefully, in the meanwhile I was gone, come to a conclusion.
Oh yeah, we're going to be heading that way.
And I
Yep.
hope that in the meanwhile you at least introduce each other in character.
Yep.
Sort of. Not really.
Minor
I don't think
leagues.
any of us actually said our names.
I did.
Yeah.
And we can obviously recognize an HK model. They have been notorious throughout galactic history.
True.
Mm.
And one of you
Fair
is just carrying like 14 freaking instruments on him.
I only have one right now.
Only one right now. And I have a light
Right
dagger.
now.
Wait, we can recognize the HK model, but do you have a name, little droid? Well, I mean, I guess not little, but you know.
Little droid.
My name is HK105.
Understood. Statement taken.
Ion over here.
Wait, what is your name?
Richard.
I go by Frizzo Norta.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Alright, let's get going.
Alright, so you know that you need to get to this Bay V14. How do you want to get to it? Do you just follow the directions? Do you might want to get some additional information about it, perhaps?
Is it like a spaceship or?
I mean, it's in the
Space
space station.
We're on a space station. We're getting to one of
Cargo hold.
one of the cargo holds.
Ah.
So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can access one of the terminals nearby and see what access I can get into.
Alright.
There's probably a map.
I will aid you on that.
Any information? Okay, so you get into the closest terminal.
Can Richard roll to try and find the map of the station?
On first, I'll check on that, but let me focus on V14 first. You, on the terminal, if you just like put up the search function, you see that it is restricted information. But to access further information on V14 is considered a general information and can be obtained with use computer skill. Not sure if this system had the same.
It has a technology skill.
So
Yeah,
let's call
technology.
that technology skill.
I have advantage on this check because I am a Biff.
And this is a
Oh.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
DC 10, which
Well,
you
then.
need the
Beautifully folded.
highest additional DC of 20 to reveal additional information quite easily.
There you go.
Success reveals, despite the fact that V14 is a quarantine zone, a large number of aliens are often seen going into that zone. Rumor has it that the aliens operate some kind of a criminal organization out of that section out of the station, and some kind of contingent of Gamorreans is always on guard near the deep storage bay. Since you beat the DC of 20, you also reveal that the quarantine was put into place. The station manager has been taking bribes to keep it that way. The bribes are delivered to the manager on a monthly basis by an unsavory looking Twi'lek. And though the Empire doesn't like it, the local security forces ensure that the Imperials never get too close to the quarantine zone.
Will relay appropriate information to the party.
So something is valuable enough there that they want to keep quarantine.
So,
But will I? Maybe we could talk?
Possible. But if talking to them might also alert those inside that people are interested, that outsiders are interested.
Alright. Is there any back ways into this cargo hold? Maybe through maintenance tunnels?
Pulling up the schematics of the...
oh, there you go. It's been a year and a half that it has been quarantined. So, yeah,
Additionally, the
exhaust
reveals that
conduits
locate
should
along-
be running right through the storage bay. So you could use those if you want.
That seems like a good way in.
Since it's right there in the book. Don't ask me if they're large enough to fit you, but since I am assuming that this is the Star Wars universe where the exhaust ports are freaking massive
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I do have access to... I will pull out my DRK1 tracker droid. That should definitely be able to fit through the vent.
I'd say that it's enough to fit all of you. You might be like crawling, but you can
Okay.
fit. Because I think this part of the adventure has been made that way. Question mark.
Got it.
Or you could take the corridors and take the chance of, like, I guess, being seen by those stormtroopers.
Exhausted query. Do we really want to try to deal with the police?
Probably not.
Best to avoid the stormtroopers.
How filthy is that passage?
I mean, it's an exhaust port, so it's a tight, metallic cube, essentially. So if you're claustrophobic in character, you might have a rough time of it.
No, but the concern is, since it's an exhaust passage, then if we were to crawl through it, at least the first people, but probably the whole party would be in the exhaust residue. And that may be very suspicious if there are a bunch of people in dirty clothes sneaking around a restricted area, you know?
Well, the point is that we're not seeing it, and if we are seeing that, we kill them.
We're trying to get past the guards to the restricted area.
statement. I can go first with the droid, the other droid. That people do not notice droids that are directly messy.
Does sound like a plan.
Okay. So, sounds like a plan. So you, unless you want to rest first, because you did take a few hits.
We're
I
all
can
full
just-
health.
I
Yeah,
just
we
took a
heal
back.
up.
One of my back does.
Okay. That heals you some. Gotcha. So you crawl into the exhaust port. You go into one by one because it's not large enough to fit all of you. Like even two at a time. It's rough going and slow, but at least you avoid the patrols, which is quite plentiful in this space station. Two of them was easy to take care of them, but of 12, even you guys might have had a rough time with that. When you finally arrive in the vicinity of the deep storage bay V14, you find out that you have entered a very neglected part of the station. Which one I'm supposed to read here? I'm kind of confused. I'm just gonna read both of them. When you're in doubt, read both of them. You find out that many of the lights are half burned out, and plaster marks and carbon scoring mar the walls. Ceiling and floor, the area reeks of ozone and electrical fires, and pools of coolant litter the hallways at regular intervals. After winding your way through a near labyrinthine, decrepit corridors, you come upon Bay V14, which you notice is guarded by a pair of Gamorreans wielding vibro axes. How do you react?
So we are in a room. We just got out of a vent, and there's a pair of Gamorreans.
No. You
with a
calm
vibro.
down the vent. You explore this like labyrinthian, like it said there in the text.
Okay.
You walk around a little until you come up to this door that reads Bay 14, and there's the two Gamorreans in front of it.
Okay. Looking to the party.
Hey,
Where?
dude, almost here. Probably expecting, well, don't know her name, but the girl who gave us the map. So, could possibly convince them that we are with her.
Stand. And if not, well, there's always the other option.
Agreed.
Question is, do we want them to know that we are with her? Because she did say that we have to retrieve it. Maybe if we say that we're with her, they will actually, have the opposite effect.
Well, if they are
Then-
aggressive, then we kill them. Either we go into combat either way, or we have a chance at diplomacy.
And there are no ways around.
We have to retrieve the cargo.
Unfortunately, you don't see any way to get beyond this particular door.
Okay, before we start talking, is there any way that I can get closer to the behind them, or at least somewhere they can't see me
Sure,
from?
you could even attempt
Close
to
to
sneak
them.
in if you really want.
As someone with the entertainer background, I can probably get a bit more. I can probably draw their attention a bit.
Yeah, I'd probably rather not kill them unless we really, really need to. But also, if we want to try and communicate with them, it probably would be good if I were behind them in order to get a sneak attack upon them.
Okay, yeah.
So I say Fizzo, HK, and Ion approach from the front, and Richard approach from the back.
Yep.
Alright. The three of you approach openly. The Gamorreans take no hostile action, and when you get close enough, they do that classic, like, block in the door with their vibro access and grunt.
We are here to pick up a shipment for a kind of checks pad. Bail Organa?
They speak to each other in their Gamorrean language. Don't suppose any of you speak that?
Nope.
I got Tatis.
I do not.
Nope.
They point to you and go like... Seems like from their tone, they kinda understood you. But you don't really understand what they are saying. But at this point, since you're the one who spoke, I'm gonna ask you for a persuasion check. Also, there is a circumstance and a bonus here if you figure that out.
We'll just roll my persuasion.
Nine.
9.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully the circumstance bonus pushes over the DC.
Well, that's for the player to figure out what that circumstance would be to gain the bonus from.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what? I'm
I'd
gonna
assume
also...
that they'd want to see the pad,
Cough,
but also
cough,
I
a
am
bribe
currently
of
hiding
50 credits.
Yeah,
Oh,
also
yeah.
bribing them.
You know what? I'm gonna use my guidance as well. Guidance equivalent.
Okay, 11.
We're at 11.
Did this guy have a... Okay, I just need to use a thug. Alright, let me find a generic thug monster on the... where was the enemies here on this system again? Just give me a second to find me like a substance. You know what? Fuck it, I'll just roll a d20. I can't imagine that they have a... So they're just like, shake their heads.
Query. Would a generous
Question.
donation help?
They kind of look at each other and one of them nods.
HK will pull out a few credits and will hand it to them.
Alright, a donation of 50 credits will give you a circumstance bonus of +5 against these cards for anybody who wants to roll.
I can roll.
Yeah.
18. 23 actually.
Okay, they can't beat you at this point. They take gladly your 50 credits, so reduce that from your pocket. And they like pull away their axes and they like nod. Almost like they didn't even see you in the first place.
Alright.
Alright.
And give you like permission, like, go ahead.
Alright, go on.
The deep storage bay is a rundown as the hallways leading up to it. The entire metal plates are missing from the floor, and a huge open exhaust shaft near the back of the room. Large crates litter the area, creating the appearance of a hazard mess. And the air has a distinct smell of sweat and fumes that make the entire area unpleasant. Flickering lights provide modest illumination, and a burst pipe along the ceiling leaks blue fluid down the one wall. Near the center of the room is an item that seems very out of place, a large, finely crafted desk made of yapor ivory wood, which means that the desk is both priceless and rare. Sitting peacefully behind the desk is a protocol droid with a shiny ebon coverings that seem to soak up the light and offer the slightest reflection. The droid's eyes flicker slightly, though imitating a person blinking rapidly. At first glance, seems to be a normal protocol droid, and appears to be the only occupant of the storage bay, but several thugs and associates are spread out through the room.
Can I do an insight on this droid?
Sure.
See if it is like I am.
Can I do the Lawmaster thing?
Not sure what it would do.
I think it will allow me to aid.
Make a DC for 15 intelligence checks on a success. Yeah, you can definitely roll that.
Let me just figure out how do I roll. Do I?
It's a lore.
Okay. Yeah, that's lore.
Okay.
Oop. So close.
I think I failed.
Yeah, just barely. But
Unfortunate, but no
Alright.
penalty.
with a 12 insight, not really, far as you can tell, just from the appearance.
I guess we won't.
Yeah, give me just a second. As soon as you come in the room, he speaks up the protocol droid with a male voice with an anti-croissanti imperial accent. He greets you warmly. Greetings, welcome to my humble asylum. Please sit down, enjoy yourself a nice drink.
I will.
Can I do an insight check to see if the drink is poisoned?
Sure.
I doubt it, but I want to check. Here it is. 19.
You do a quick test of it with your sight and smell and taste. You're fairly certain it is not poisoned, while though it might taste like it, it's because it might not be the best quality, but it's about as best as you're gonna get on a space station.
Okay, I'll drink some.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
strong.
Drink a drink.
Can Richard pretend to drink, but not actually?
Sure, that's just... You could fake it out with like a stealth or a sleight of hand, I guess.
Alright, a sleight of hand. That's good. I'm good at that.
Yeah, you just fake out fairly well drinking this drink.
That's a drink well faked.
This is my fellow companion R5B8. You can also enjoy yourself a better drink from my extensive collection if you wish.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your designation?
I am called Switch. My services are available to anyone who can pay. And I implore you to tell me, why are you here?
We have a fellow acquaintance that needs your help.
I see.
We were sent to acquire a package for a chick's pad again. A Bale Organa. We were told to find a switch here and to retrieve said package from.
Ah, yes. Maya. I do indeed have a customer who has a package in my possession.
Perfect. We're here to pick that up.
It sounds like there is a but in there.
Well, it is indeed my possession at this moment. I do not see a reason why should I just hand it to you.
What would it take for you to be relieved of this object?
Let us see. You are, pardon my French, but strangers. I cannot just trust a stranger in my holdings. He starts to ponder a bit. Also known as the book wants to give him a proper argument why you should trust him.
Can I try, please?
Say it again?
Can I try giving the argument?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, what is the argument?
Whoever wants to do it, you can either roll persuasion and say it, or you could just say like a good
Question.
argument.
Can I roll deception?
Absolutely. You can roll
Hell
deception and not fucking 12. But perhaps your lie is so good. What would be your what are you deceiving here?
Well, we're not total strangers. I've been here a few times, you know. It's a shame that we had not been able to talk to you during those visits. Alas. Everything has its time.
I do not seem to recall him, but then again, there are plenty of customers in my humble abode. I guess my memory core is a little faulty. Pardon me, I guess I was wrong. Very well. For a regular customer, I shall release the cargo for you for an eminently reasonable sum of 1,000 credits.
Alright, have a good day. I just start walking out.
Can I try to roll intimidation?
How many thugs are around us?
You don't see that many, but there might be more. This is quite a large space.
And there are 2 Gamorreans outside.
Okay, you know what? We have to first figure out how large the cargo is. Because if it's not that large, I have a pretty good sleight of hand.
If you pay this, you may take the cargo wherever you wish. If you do not have the money to pay, I'm sure we can come to another arrangement. Yes?
No.
Before we can agree to pay, we want to inspect the cargo in order to see that we're, getting our money's worth.
I'm not that dumb. I'm just asking for a simple favor to reduce the item for you.
What favor would this be?
Simple. You will supply me with information on a regular basis, wherever your travel might take you. That's all.
Information is pretty valuable. I think we are getting scammed. The package in your possession is already paid for.
Give me another perception check. Or
Perception.
persuasion, I guess, would be a little bit more.
Can I do a perception check to see if we're getting surrounded?
Sure.
Ah,
Not with an 8. Not with a
Well.
5.
Not with a natural 1.
I tried.
Let me just make sure that you... Yeah, no. No.
Done blunted.
Not even close.
I got lower than my passive perception, so.
Think about it. All I want is information.
Any other ideas?
I can provide some information on the locations I travel and perform at, though I'm not risking myself by delving too deep into any computer systems.
Of course. All I ask is a little bit of information from each planet.
And how, pray tell, are you planning to get that information from us?
Well, you
Yeah,
Actually, no.
I do.
Oh, alright.
if each of you agree, I will hand your cargo free of charge.
Fine.
For a limited time.
I can afford to make unfortunate less favorable deals if it means gaining an ally in the future.
I can supply you with information for a few months.
Well, I guess that is better than none. Then, all of you are in agreement, yes?
Fine.
The protocol droid
Statement.
does... Oh.
Agreement. Statement. Agreement achieved. You are annoying.
Statement agreed.
He does the equivalent of a protocol droid clap and nods his head. Perfect. we have come to a conclusion. I am satisfied. The cargo is in the main docking bay on Blue Deck, a section of the station that is heavily traveled by Imperial loyalists, and of one few places where the Imperials dock their ship.
The package
Oh.
is where?
Blue deck.
Let's get
And you
moving.
were trying to get 1,000 credits from us for that.
Well, statement. I believe he was more interested in the information. I wanted to make sure that we accepted said deal.
It's like he's a crime boss or something.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for this opportunity to perform business with you.
Till we meet again.
Indeed.
Do we at least get a map of the hangar?
Well, I'm pretty sure I would have copied the map down when we hacked into it earlier.
Yeah, I mean, aside from
the
the
other
proper,
hangar.
like... there's no, like, actual proper station map, so the little shitty picture there that is about the best that you're gonna get at this second.
Okay.
But I would imagine that you have most of the station downloaded, aside from, like, some of the very heavily restricted sections.
Given the crit on the tech check, probably.
Okay, let's get back to our Alderaanian contact and see about getting a ship to that bay, whatever escape ship we have to that bay, so we can load quickly and get out of here.
Agreed.
Tied agreement. As you say.
Great.
Also, Marcus, I didn't realize, but we have a thing we need to discuss after game.
Yeah, so sorry if I have missed something.
Okay, so I guess we head back up.
Oh no, I just didn't realize it until literally 20 minutes before game started.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like,
something
whoops.
about your character. Gotcha. Or
I
something.
guess let's head back up towards.
I also have a thing to discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Let's head back to our fairly injured contact.
Not actually sure, since I might need to do the experience points. Question mark.
Unknown.
Let me see. Yeah, this was essentially defeating a challenge rating 2, netting you 450 experience points. Right there.
Total or each?
I might need. I think it's total.
Okay.
And then I need to give you XP for the defeating the monsters. But let's do that after the session has ended. If that sounds good. So we don't need to stop here and calculate that. Okay.
God, it's already almost been 2 hours.
Yeah, the time has gone
Holy.
fast. This is going fairly well. Perfect. Is there any additional information here? No, that's just the auxiliary challenges, which technically we didn't go to, but it doesn't matter. Once you have concluded your business with Switch, an unexpected visitor arrives. Behind the door, you hear sounds of squealing amid of a hail of plaster bolts, which can be easily heard from Bay 14. Bursting inside of the room is a Chevin gangster with a handful of thugs. When he pushes his way into the room, he shouts in basic, "So, you thought you could hide your deals with off-worlders from me, Troid? I'm tired of not getting my cut. Turn him into scrap heap, boys!"
Well, he dug his own grave.
Yeah, but we could use him later.
And we could have leverage.
Yeah, at this point the party can take
Oh, we
sides if they want.
Or we can
I-
try to
either
talk
way,
to
you're
that
caught.
other guy that is trying.
Either way,
Then-
you're caught in the crossfire.
We are quite literally caught in crossfire. I kind of like the droid. He's an asshole, but HK enjoys that.
Yeah, well,
have
we
a deal
know
with him. It's the
Droid
devil we know
solidarity.
currently.
Devi no
In
versus
this-
the Devi down.
In this way, he also owes us a favor.
Yes.
Fair enough.
We still probably have to pay him for the deal we made, but having a crime boss in our favor is very nice.
Where are the enemies? Where are we?
This would have been where you were talking to Switch. And here's the door all the way on the south end. So I gotta check. What is here?
We're probably like right here-ish.
Yeah. Did I have these guys? No, give me a second, I need to find a few pictures. Okay. Chevin. Okay, perfect. That will work for our needs. There we go. Looks so freaking stupid.
Well, at least he's not a car asset.
And then I need a couple of thugs. In the meanwhile, you guys might as well roll initiative.
HK is... HK was annoyed, so
Holy.
he decided to turn... What on earth?
What the heck?
You rolled an 11, so
It's for some reason making it look like 11.12000000001. What
just
the heck?
click your initiative and type in 11.12.
Oh my god. There we go.
Which button made the numbers
Give me half a second.
be weird?
6.
I am now streaming.
Alright. I'm looking.
It is that button. You go into gear and you go to here.
There we go. 7 thugs, and I think Switch also had a couple of guys with him.
I add that tiebreaker to initiative, right?
Yep.
Can I? Okay, I see. All right.
And you rolled the exact same number.
Yep.
What can I say? Just my luck.
Poor Fizz is not built to be in combat, is what we're realizing.
I have a bard. I do not have my bard abilities yet, but I have a bard.
It's like, oh god, why?
That's
Yeah, I have healing.
Can I do the
That is
anyway
what I
I
have.
started blasting thing?
I mean, that's essentially what you are doing, just the DM is taking a while because I need to retrieve these guys.
I didn't even realize that audio tech was a specialization. Good lord, that is amazing.
It's literally just bard.
Okay, who are those? Are those do we fight
Allies.
those? Are they with us?
Yeah,
Okay.
these guys are Switch's thugs.
Okay, good. I was gonna ask if I should blast them.
And there we go. There we go. We're good to go.
One to Gruda.
I shall find their initiatives and start rolling. Let's see, the page was 25. I hate how they have done this particular encounter, by the way. It's
That's fair.
sectioned off into two sections. The first part is with Switch and his comrades, and the second section is like with this particular encounter here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
7.
There was a point.
A turn. Okay, I think that should be all of them in the initiative list. 20. 11. Did I add one of them twice? No, that's just that many of them. And another 4.
One of them has is about as prepared as I. Yeah. One of them is more prepared than I am, and that's
Yeah.
silly.
No, and add, and then your allies. 1, 2, 3.
I remember there was apparently a I forget what it's called. The cone of fire spell.
All right, descending.
Yep.
Now we can go. So they get just blasting. All right, Switch. I forgot that he also has a
Oh
freaking
no.
initiative. God damn it!
One more.
Oh, look at that. He has an initiative of +0. Who would have guessed?
Watch him get a 20.
Like,
Nope.
I expected the
Natural
personal droid to have a
Natural
low
one.
dexterity.
Other option. Got it.
Yep.
Indeed. Okay, now we can begin. So, thug number 1 just comes in the room. Really? You guys? Oh, no, you do have a pistol, alright. Your main weapon is an axe, though. Alright, cool. So, it will take cover behind this, pull out his blaster pistol, and choose its target to be the Twi'lek at front.
Oh no.
Shit.
Let's see, they have a plaster pistol. And that's 9
Oh,
against
shit.
your AC. Misses.
I'll check what a blaster pistol is damage-wise. Okay.
HK, your turn.
Well, there is only one response for this. This gentleman is the one that's talking shit. He is now my hunter's quarry.
Oh, I forgot that he's large.
HK is
17.
the embodiment of I've heard you talking shit.
That is a hit.
For 14 points of damage.
Plotted.
Excited statement. Eat shit and die, meatbags.
Good job! As the Chevin is bleeding profusely.
That is my turn.
Okay. You have angered their boss, so this dog is just gonna take a shot at you in return.
Okay.
And 8 does not hit. This one will, you know what? He's gonna come and try to hit you with his vibro axe.
Okay.
That actually has a higher bonus. No, yeah, I think a 70 hits you.
A 17?
Yep, 17. That's
Just hits.
Alright, what does a vibro axe do?
Give me half a second.
1d12.
Christ.
Ow.
Plus their, if they have any bonuses, which they do. This might actually kill you. Well, down
This
you.
might drop me. Yeah.
Oh! Max!
Yep, I'm down.
Oh.
That's 14 damage straight off the bat.
Yep, I'm down.
Not dead, but down.
Bad idea to go so close with that when they have freaking vibro axes, apparently. Oh, not him prone. Let's make you prone. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
This one moves behind this cover and fires one of the thugs there on the upper right corner. And hits. Okay, what does a pistol do? 1d6. 5 damage. Oof. Almost kills one of your allies.
Damn.
Ion.
See what would happen. Oh, it's only this? I thought it was bigger. Alright. Would you say that there's like debris around that I could sling at people?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, kinda hide in between these boxes. Use Force Propel to chuck a piece of debris at this guy.
What?
So, DC 15 deck save.
Okay. Okay. Plus 0. Fails. More than likely dead.
Let's see, 3d8, 13 damage.
Dead.
Alright, and that will be all.
Okay. I almost feel bad bringing out the Viper Axe now.
It's there.
Well, do it.
I got tremendously unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's a 19 against Richard's AC.
fuck?
Uh-oh.
They probably don't.
And that's 3 points of damage.
Ah!
I can live
Hey,
with
there you
that.
go. You're good.
That's
They rolled a
something
1,
we-
I think.
Yep, 1 plus 2.
The guy next to me is dead, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Richard, you have a guy next to you with a viper axe who you just cut you in your shoulder.
Yeah, so... Let me check my options. I can... I can shoot him. Although, if he got me in my shoulder, can I still do two-handed?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just flavor.
Yeah. It's not like literally, it's just flavor text.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't the Fallout system where location injuries are a thing.
Okay. In that case, I will take my blaster and shoot him before retreating.
So, shooting in melee range gives you disadvantage.
Doesn't matter either of those hit.
It's good to know. It does not matter at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
melee range,
then
shooting
I
in melee.
run
Because
away.
23 or 20 will hit
Hold
you.
on.
Wait,
Before you
back
decide
there.
to run away, if you are in melee range with an enemy and you run away, they get to attack you for free.
Okay.
For the reaction.
I did
Yeah, for
not
the
You also
know
roll
that.
damage to
roll
see
your
if you kill the
damage.
guy first.
Yeah, you might want to roll
Yeah,
damage
so roll
first.
damage first.
Okay, let me try to run away. And then, how do I roll damage?
Oh, roll
So
damage
hold
to
on,
see if you
roll
kill
damage
him.
first.
Click blaster carbine.
Yeah, you just
Boop.
click the blaster carbine in that, so
Ah, okay.
There we go. 7 damage.
7 damage to that kill.
bloodied.
Bloodied. So if you run away, he gets a free attack. That's why you have to be careful here, because do you want to take the free attack or do you want to run?
Wait, hold on. And if I, for example, hold on, can I, instead of running away, just shoot again or stab?
No.
No. So to fire, you're spending your action. If you have an ability that lets you do so, then yes. But otherwise, no.
If you had, like, the holdout blaster and a knife, you could shoot and then bonus action stab.
But I do not believe you have anything that lets you do that.
Okay, but if
Holding
I
a
drop the
two-handed
blaster
weapon.
that I'm holding right now and then
No,
I shoot
because
from
you
my wrist
need
blaster.
an action. You
Yep.
need an
Okay.
action, which you don't have.
Yeah.
But
At
if
the
I had a
moment-
knife, I would have.
No,
If you
because it
had
doesn't
two
work with
knives.
bonus action.
If you had 2 knives, each in a hand, you would be able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, understood. That's a lot of goons. So.
Yeah, technically
Yes.
you're kind of stuck there at the moment. Some DMs sometimes allow, if you have like acrobatics trained, you could like roll acrobatics to disengage as a
I actually do.
move
I
action,
actually do.
but
Right?
I might allow that.
At the moment, the unfortunate fact is we're level 1 and do not have the ability to do fun things yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do have acrobatics as
Well,
my
when-
core.
At level 2, you'll be able to disengage as a bonus action, but that's a level 2
Okay.
ability.
Yeah, that's
We
a
are-
level 2, so
Oh,
you're
the-
kind of stuck there for now,
At
unfortunately.
the moment, we are unfortunately just pitiful.
Yeah, exactly. So, sorry, but you're kind of stuck.
At least we have allies who might do something.
Well,
Yes.
we'll see. They only have the same stats as they do. And, misses. No, wait, what is
We're
that?
just getting
AC?
unlucky
Yeah,
again.
that's still a miss. Alright. What about her, who's slightly better?
Can you put an X on the guy that's dead, just so we know? Because I'm gonna forget.
Yeah.
Can you see the red X that's on him?
Nope.
No, there's no
No,
X on him.
Fine.
Let me refresh.
I'll refresh as well, but I don't see it.
There was an X and then there wasn't.
I think Roll20 is just being a bit slow.
Just
As
a
it
little.
is sometimes.
The Twilight
There we
Kid
go.
Butts does a single point of damage.
There.
Well,
It's better than nothing.
yeah, there we go.
Okay. Pew! Alright. The Shevin. Well, HK is dying, so he would have tried to take revenge, but since you're dying, he won't. Instead, he looks on the battlefield at D5. That's gonna be a switch. Makes sense.
No.
D20 plus 1. No, plus 3. Still a miss, I think.
Nice.
Switch. Yeah, Switch definitely has a higher AC than that. Alright, Vizzo.
I hope Switch doesn't mind me dashing behind his desk.
I guess there is more than enough room in there.
I'm gonna move back, take cover behind the desk, as I think a bonus action. No, it is an action to. Sorry, ability. A bonus action, aid droid. So HK gets 7 points back.
Can you do
Yes.
that from 60 feet?
How many do you have in
Uh,
total?
Yes, it is healing word for droids.
How much do I have in total? 12.
Oh, nice.
I have a lot of hit points. I just got unlucky.
Yeah.
Really unlucky.
He
It's just
barely hit me, and then
a crit.
I think,
Drop
did he
the
literally
defense.
roll like a second
maximum.
top?
Yeah,
Yeah.
max damage.
He maximum damaged.
And there's like 4 more of
Oh.
them with the same weapon nearby.
So against the one that's meleeing Richard, I am going to warding shot.
That's a
I
hit.
may or may not.
Yay.
They may or may not know that I'm still here. To be honest, because I
Fair.
did just drop once.
That is enough with 4 damage to kill it.
Yay! Richard is slightly safer.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a support person.
Are you done?
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Yes.
This one will rush in with the pistol. And miss. Your allied thugs have done shit and all. No. Well,
Yeah.
The Twilight did like 1
They've
damage.
done 1 damage. Yeah.
I think that doesn't look like a Twi'lek. That looks like
That's a Togruta.
Uh,
That looks like a
yeah,
Togruta.
Togruta.
Whatever, I just picked whatever was the fastest to find. This will fire at Fizzo.
Yeah, of course, shoot the medic.
That's 20
he does have
against your
cover.
AC.
Well,
It's... Thankfully, it's only a plaster pistol, so that's only D6. Well, meant to roll that hidden, but there you go, 6 damage.
Ow.
ow.
Vitsa just takes big hits, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one... HK is right there, but that was a fair point that they don't probably know that you're even alive yet. So it's gonna come here and... Let's do a D5. That's against Ion. Picks up his blaster
Alright.
pistol and misses.
Okay.
Alright, it is Witch. What weapon do you have? Oh, the shitty holdout plaster.
Yeah, we're both looking at the same thing.
And he crits!
Ooh!
Is he shooting this guy?
Sure. Dealing 5
Thank
points
you.
of damage to him. Bloody him. Ow! This duck drops his pistol, pulls out his viper axe and goes into melee. Oh no, I gave you guys the perfect shit.
Yep. Although, to be
unfortunate
fair,
Fact is,
Yeah.
2 of them move beforehand.
yeah.
But the fact that HK standing back up is probably going to be slightly scary.
Yeah.
Like the Terminator is back.
That one is bloodied. HK, you're prone currently. As you wake up from your comatose state.
As a sniper, shoot from the ground.
No. HK will drop the marksman rifle, stand up. Actually, do I stand up? Do I drop? To switch weapons. What sort of action is that?
You can draw. It is same as 5th edition. You can draw 1 weapon
Yeah, as
On
a bonus action.
as free action. 5th edition. It's a free action to draw 1 weapon.
Okay. Then yeah, I will keep my marksman rifle blaster on the ground, draw my tonfa. Give me a second. Stand up. Activate the reconstruction protocol.
Nice.
Laugh in a buzzing set and take a swing at the guy.
Ha
Four.
ha ha.
That's
17.
hit.
16. 16 versus AC
Still hits. And
for 6 damage.
that's more than enough to kill it.
Yeah, 15 feet of movement.
Mhm. No, I'll just stay here. I have an AC of 18 at the moment.
Alright. This one gets a little closer over here.
Damn.
Let's see. I mean, what did you expect them just to stand still?
Standing
hoping-
there menacingly.
I was hoping you'd go towards me, but
This one sees Ion and fires at him and crits.
oh,
Uh-oh.
Let's
We're
see.
seeing these, by the by.
2d6. 5 damage.
Okay, and now I'm going to use the thing, so I roll d6.
We're seeing your rolls.
Nullify all of it. And reflect it back. So I go ahead, have this. Bam. 12.
Hit.
4 damage. Sorry, how much damage do you do it again?
5.
5.
5 does 5 damage to him.
Ow. And now that they're
Only
aware
reverse.
that there's a Jedi. Oh no. Nah. They don't actually
I
get-
mean, he
these
did
are just
throw
thugs.
something at them.
Yeah, that could have been anyone, but now it's
Yeah.
very obvious.
Now it's clear who it is, because he just fucking parried a projectile and launched it back.
You know what? This thug sees HK there, drops his pistol and pulls out his vibro axe.
Yep.
It's their best weapon, so why the fuck not?
Yeah.
additional +1 to hit with it, so
Okay,
14 thankfully misses.
correct.
Ion.
Alright. I don't think I want to do the AoE just because I don't think it's safe.
You'll be able to get 2.
I will be able to get 2, but I'm in melee range, and I can't protect myself in melee range.
That is very true.
So instead, I'm going to stay here and once again chuck a piece of debris at one of them. So
Big guy.
we'll do it on. Yeah, I'll do it on the big guy. Sure, let's have fun. So I'll go ahead, chuck a piece of debris at him. So DC 15 Dex.
Okay. His reflex. Okay, that. Succeeds.
He takes.
8.
I guess 8 damage. Yeah, 8 damage. Still dead.
7 HP left. He didn't even get to do his
Nice.
little backup strategy for this encounter.
Just a
As soon
piece
as that
of
is
debris
half of
just
his
goes-
guys are dead, he runs away.
There is a reason why I shot him first.
Yeah, it's literally like he just like thinking about looking back, and he just gets a fucking piece of debris stuck in his chest. And I will go ahead and move back here. Actually, no, I'll stay here. I believe myself. And that is all.
Alright, Richard.
Well, shit, if they all have Vibraxes, I do not want to be in melee range. I think we'll take a shot at this one, because he's the only one out of them. No, he and he are the only one that are like close to the exit and possible.
Who are you trying to fire at?
I'm thinking of either firing to this one or to this one, but I'm thinking that
I would
because
shoot
to
this
fire
guy.
to that one, to fire to that one, I'll have to fire like and not hit
Yeah.
HK, so I'ma just go for this one.
Alright, 11.
Hit.
Roll
7
sneak
damage.
attack.
Yeah, and you get sneak attack. So sneak attack applies also if there is an enemy adjacent. So if there's an ally adjacent to an enemy, you get sneak
Oh.
attack bonus.
Nice, and
D6, I
That
think.
would
It's a
be
D6, I believe.
yes, an additional d6.
It doesn't need to be an ally, it's just an enemy of the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
enemy of the enemy is my friend. Alright.
So 11 damage total.
Let's.
Emotional damage.
Alright, do you want to move up? Or bonus?
What can I do as a bonus?
Not much.
At the moment, not
Yeah,
much.
it depends on your character. At the moment, not much, but later on you'll get more. things you
Mostly
can do.
role-playing stuff.
I'm probably like move a bit back.
Like, some of the underrated things that you can do with the bonus action is roll insight on the enemy. You can find out more about their defenses, for example. Some DMs let you do something like that.
Isn't there like a fighter skill that is just that?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster Slayers get that, and creatures like that. I mean, classes.
Got it.
Hit. Five damage. Looks like the Twilight
no.
is the only one doing anything out of them.
Yeah, it really is.
To be fair, there might be actually a reason for it. But at this point, hey, look at that! A second hit with a single point of
Oh.
damage.
1 damage, let's go.
The shaman is dead, which brings us to Vizzo.
I'm gonna action drop a tank back on myself.
As you should.
Pouring out a fucking
Yeah.
back to tank one of those massive.
With this treasure, I summon.
Back to tank.
You're literally carrying around like 1,000 pound.
Hey, look, if you can shrink it to 15, I can chuck it at people.
It's not actually a back to tank, but it's a very funny image.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a tank of back I just splash it on myself. I was like, okay.
Okay.
Refreshing.
The strength that would
Um,
require.
Yeah. For reference, I can do that up to like 5 times a day.
Nice.
God damn.
Sweet.
But that was my 4th attack power this day, so I don't think we need to spend a point in aptitude on this. No, I'm gonna be done.
Alright.
Cowering behind
Alright.
the desk.
The last thug. Comer. Pew. Hits. And kills.
Yo.
Did. Switch. 1d20. Hits. And deals a single point of damage.
Jesus.
Alright. HK. You have a guy with a vibro axe next to you.
Yep. Taking a -1 to this attack at the moment to get a +1 AC bonus. 23 for 11.
Yeah.
Bunk.
Not
Breaks
even-
that one's next. Eye's turn.
Do you want to move? Might
I
be a
am my
bad
turn.
idea because he does have a vibro axe, so that does give him a viable target.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But I am
He has
also
+1
flanking.
defense. And he's flanking, yeah. So if you're flanking an enemy, you get advantage on attacks against them.
So 1 is gonna be Thug, and 2 is gonna be you. Alright, he's gonna kill the Thug.
Probably.
No, misses.
No.
Never mind.
I would have said that he tries to flee, but he's kind of flanked. He can't.
That's exactly why I put myself there.
I am going to fling this guy's vibro axe into him. So DC 15 dex.
Okay. DC 15 dex. Nope. He's dead.
12 damage. I like to imagine the vibro axe flies out of this guy's corpse and just flies into the other guy's head.
Well, that's good as way to conclude this battle with it just cleaving off his head. With that, the battle concludes. With Switch, thank you. Thank you for your assistance. Much appreciated.
A pleasure.
Gotta hire better goons.
We are going to
That is
have
great.
a fortuitous relationship.
I hope so.
God damn it. There we go.
Try to
Okay.
not get killed while we're away.
Don't worry, I think that was all of his thugs. They should not come
He's also
after
dead.
us again.
Well, have a good day.
Amused certainty. Glorious bloodshed was had. I am happy.
I like you.
God, I hope we will not have to do that again. Sorry, force.
Now, I think that might be a fairly decent place to call it, question mark.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find us some